Hello and welcome to the show. So we have yet another challenge today. We were told to buy a car for as little money as we could from the Forza Motorsport shop, not from the auction house, just cars directly from the shop. And then we were to meet up at the Ladera race circuit. Now, as you can see, I have done things properly and I've got a Mitsubishi Starion. This cost me 5,000 credits, which is as cheap as you can get any car from the game, I believe. It's a little under 200 horsepower, it's rear-wheel drive. Okay, it looks a bit like it's been in an accident, but that doesn't really matter because it's quite a good car for the sort of money, and it's rear-wheel drive, meaning it'll be fun. And that looks like Daniel has arrived in an old Alpha. That's not clever.
Yes, I've bought an Alpha Spider, 115 brake, rear-wheel drive. Yeah, I reckon I bought a... Well, it looks better than your car for a start. What have you bought? Is that a Starion?
This is indeed, this is a Starion. What you've done is you've bought a fantastic-looking car that will stay parked most of the time. It's an old Alpha, you know what they do. It'll be leaking oil and bits will be falling off.
No, it's fine. No. I have a good feeling about this car anyway.
Alright, okay. Well this isn't really a challenge, but while we've got two cars, if you can get parked, we may as well have a little race and, well, see what happens. I have a sneaking suspicion the Starion might be a little bit faster.
It might be a tad. I mean, you got nearer 200 brake, I've got 115, and yeah, more torque and everything, so yeah.
And mine is all old horsepower. And
mine's old horsepower.
You'll have flamboyant horsepower, but it will probably all escape. I wonder how much horsepower your car's got left, and where are you going?
Yeah, the brakes didn't really work. They sort of just gave up just then. Don't know, sort of lost all pressure.
Brilliant.
That was it.
Okay. Well, luckily my car's not too badly damaged. There's a little bit of damage on the side skirt, I think, but I'm good. I can keep going. God's sake. Blue and Alpha.
Over the course of the lap, my car gradually became worse. More and more things just started going wrong, and eventually it was getting near undrivable. I'm having problems here. There's sort of like nothing. Everything's gone wrong. There's no power. Gearbox is messed up, and I'm just, yeah, help.
Me, being the good colleague that I was, pulled over to have a good laugh. Now you see, that's what you get for buying an old Alpha.
No, it's fine.
Dead.
It's not that bad. I've just stopped here because it was nice, and I thought I like the look of the people, so I decided to stop.
Are you doing a bit of sightseeing? Are you?
Yeah. It won't start, okay. But still, nice place to stop though, I think.
Okay, well, can you do this? No, I don't think so. I'm just going to leave you here.
No, I can't do that. No, I can't do that.
Leave you in a cloud of tyre smoke. So, having decided that my Mitsubishi was both faster and more reliable, and the Alpha was, well, old and broken, we were then told to prepare, or in Daniel's case, repair, our cars and then head to Fujimi, where we will be set to the challenge proper.
Let's just clear one thing up. Mine is better looking than yours by far.
Yes, I will admit, if this is a concourse competition that we're being entered into, I will struggle. If it's anything else, then I'll probably be alright. And here we are. We are all good.
My car's fixed. Yeah, my car's working fine. I like what you've done with the paint job on your car. It's nice.
Yeah, I think I've done something successful here. And your water pump is all working properly now?
My water pump is fine. It's all good. So yeah, the challenge we've been set is we've got to race these two cars up Fujimi.
Okay, that's pretty easy. I mean, I've already proved my car's faster.
Wait, there's more. There's only one catch. We're not allowed to use the brakes.
Well, we're gonna die. I don't want to die in a
Don't blame me. It was stupid directors. It weren't.
Stupid challenge. I'm never going to be able to do it. But because I don't want to lose, and losing is worse than dying, I'm not sure that's quite true. But yeah, I will race. I will
maybe
try.
not. I don't think that is true.
No, well, depends on what you're in, I guess. But anyway, we'll ignore the philosophical debates. The Starion is, both the cars are unmodified, and the Starion is still the faster off the line and still faster in a straight line. So basically, you're going to have to make up what you're lacking speed in, well, bravery and
stupidity. I think there's a fine line between, in this sort of type of racing, there's a fine line between bravery and stupidity.
I'm not really sure. Look, you can't go through that
hit
gap.
me
It's
there.
not big enough.
No, you hit me. No, you closed the gap.
No, you tried to find a gap that didn't exist. But so the Starion is now in the lead, but it's not really pulling away, which is surprising considering these cars are quite sort of different classes. I think they're like a couple of classes apart. It's quite a big difference.
That's the good thing about this sort of racing. You don't really need. I mean, you could race an S-class car against a B-class car, because at the end of the day, it's just how brave you are or how stupid you are, depending on the person. Your car isn't doing very well at this part.
No, my car is struggling. For some reason, this car is particularly sort of leery. It's not that powerful. It's not even that lightweight. Oi! No, oh, you little cheat. Look, steward inquiry on that. That's
no steward here.
Unsportsmanlike behaviour.
That's competitive advantage, I think.
Isn't that just another word for cheating?
No, it's not. It's fine. You sort of got the lead back eventually, as there was a slight hill.
The minute you get to a hill or straight, the Mitsubishi
like
then,
this one.
Yeah, now you're just bye Alfa.
Doesn't work.
Now there are some sort of limitations to this form of racing in that yes, you can race all sorts of cars against each other. However, there is still going to be a little bit of advantage or bias to the more powerful car because it has the acceleration. But then you have to be very careful in a car that accelerates very fast. It's very easy to get sort of carried away, which I was finding I was doing a bit. As you can see here, I'm going kind of wide. It's very, very easy to get sort of too carried away, and again, sort of in here, you end up taking bad lines, and there's a wall there. You've got
some unusual lines you're taking in that car.
Yeah, I'm creating my own sort of racetrack. It's difficult. It's incredibly challenging for sort of racing. You have to think a lot more sort of further ahead than you would normally. You have to sort of look at the corners that are coming up and think, well, can I take that one flat out? Am I going to have to let off? And how far back from the corner are we going to have to be letting off and that sort of thing, which is definitely makes for a more interesting race. Now the kind of problem with this, not problem, but the advantage on this track is there's a large hill and a large straight towards the end, which is, well, the Mitsubishi's territory really. There is a really nasty corner.
Doesn't favour mine.
No, the Alfa does struggle up there. This is a really nasty corner. It looks a lot wider sort of when you're approaching it, and then it suddenly sort of sharpens out towards the end. Very, very, very easy to take far too much speed into there, and me going all over the place through here. But we are now getting towards the end, and the Mitsubishi has a sort of commanding lead, and there we go. I have crossed the line. I've made it, and hold on a second. I swear the Alfa was like literally right behind me a minute ago. Where on earth has it gone? It was... Never mind, I finished. I'm happy. I won. Where the hell is it gone?
Guys, I may need the tow truck.